When I think of gratitude, I think about a 15-year-old from Taiwan who came here with a sole goal to study violin and go to a conservatory, and how that boy's view of the future changed because what was made possible in this building. And then from there, I was able to, reach for the stars and went to Harvard, started a career on Wall Street, and funny enough, ended back in Baltimore. And now I am on the board as the chair, looking to continue the specialness of this place for future kids. There's magic in these walls, and they are the students, the faculty, and the goodwill of all those supporters that for the last 40 years have made this place possible.
I am full of so much gratitude every day. The fact that I had the opportunity to go here to a public school that was so dedicated to fostering creativity and producing artists and creative people, I think about it a lot, and it's such an, I'm gonna tear up. It was such a good opportunity and really shaped the rest of my life.
I make songs every day for film and television, different recording artists that I'm developing. I've sold about 10 million records. But when I came here, I got the tools. I got a better understanding of music theory, even as a vocalist, because I was a vocal major. Just getting the proper technique as a vocalist. What do you need to tap into in order to produce the pure tone? So as a producer today, I use the theory every day. And I'm working with vocalists, and I have to coach them in the studio. I know what to tell them, what they need to do in order for the performance to be what it needs to be on a record.
When I was a student here at School for the Arts, one of my biggest dreams was to perform at the Metropolitan Opera, and I used to always say, I'm going to sing at the Met one day, I'm going to sing all over the world, but I'm going to sing at the Met one day. And when I was doing my college auditions senior year, and my mom and I went up to New York, I made her take me to Lincoln Center so I could see the Met in person. And I turned to her and I said, Mom, I'm going to work there one day, that's my future place of employment. And she said, okay, where are we going to lunch? And now this season I am at the Metropolitan Opera in their production of Porgy and Bess. So it is a huge pinch me moment that I've been waiting a long time to have.
I don't know that when I was in high school I recognized what a opportunity it was. You know what I mean? I don't know that when I was 16, I knew that I was a really good musician, and I got here and I was like, yeah, I was in an all-state band and I know all my scales, and I felt really good about getting in. And then there are these sisters, the Elashvili sisters, and they had those violin hickeys on their things because they would go home from here and play for 6 hours, and they were magic. They weren't just gifted, they were, I don't know what they're doing in their life, but whatever they're doing, they are the people who you put on the stereo and you melt crying because they're interpreting music. They were magic. And so I didn't know until I came here what an incredible gift I was given to come here. I didn't know.
We believe that every student education should be inclusive of the arts in some capacity, whether it's recreational, mental and emotional and behavioral health, academic connections. And so it was really important for us to take the model of the School for the Arts, and at that time when the organization was founded, duplicate that model in the pre-K through 8th grade space so that the students really had a pipeline for the School for the Arts.
The impact is really, magical when you identify young people in the community who have an interest in the arts or have not yet been exposed. And we understand that every young person is not going to be accepted into BSA's TWIGS program or the high school program for sure. And so this gives us an opportunity to take what we've received here at BSA and continue to transpose it into the lives of other young people in the community.
I have often said that I don't know if any of my classmates would remember me, any of my teachers had any idea who I was, except for Mr. Marshall, who always lectured me about smoking. I know he remembers who I am. But other than him, I don't know that I was particularly a standout student, but I felt wholly changed by the experience, and it's because of that experience that I wanted to create opportunities for other students and other kids to be seen in that way and to be special in that way. Because education became so important to me, I wanted to be the kind of teacher that I had here, and I wanted to build the kinds of schools that I experienced when I was here. Fast forward to now, I'm a part of a founding team of more than 40 people. Over half of them are Atlanta transplants that are Baltimore School for the Arts graduates, and we are trying to replicate the magic of Baltimore School for the Arts in Atlanta by building Atlanta School for the Arts, which will be the first School for the Arts Atlanta has ever seen.
BSA were the best 4 consecutive years of my life. Like, the person I am today, what I do today, all the dreams that I have would not have been realized had I not been in a space where people encouraged me and told me, you can do that.